last night I got to main event in Madison Square Garden in a match that I won, by the way. No need to look that up. Just take my word for it. And now, in just 5 days, the entire world gets to rejoice when I become WWE champion at day one. And look, I'm the only one out of the 4 participants in that match that's actually here tonight. Now, I don't know why that might be, but I do know one thing. It makes me smarter than Seth Rollins, it makes me tougher than Big E, and it definitely makes me a lot stronger than Bobby Lashley. And look, I can't blame them for not wanting to show up and come to a dump like Detroit, Michigan. But I felt it was important for me to be here and show everyone the example. Because at day one, they'll finally get a WWE champion they can be proud of. And look, you might think the odds aren't in my favor, right? Because it's going to be hard for me to become WWE champion. I have to survive a sudden death, fatal 4-way match against 3 of the top performers in WWE. But let's think about those odds and let's think about what happened last week. Let's see. So first of all, Seth Rollins stomped Bobby Lashley's head right through those steel steps. I was an innocent bystander in all of this, but that helps me out, because if Bobby Lashley does show his face at day one, he's going for Seth Rollins, isn't he? And Big E got speared by Bobby Lashley. He's been dealing with MVP scrap for months. So if Big E shows up, he's going after Lashley MVP. That helps me out. And guess what? Seth Rollins and I, we are like this right now. Like that. One mind, one heart, one soul. And that is because I created the perfect plan. I put it into execution perfectly. And at day one, that will make me your WWE champion.
Well, to Kevin Owens' point, the almighty Bobby Lashley not here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of the top people,
extremely well. MVP.
Yeah, they're not here.
Is.
Got a COVID outbreak in the WWE, and talent, staff coming down with it during the Christmas.
You could not be
break.
more wrong about your day one pay-per-view predictions. As a matter of fact, I'll give you credit for a very well orchestrated plan over the last month.
Thank you.
Lying your way into a WWE Championship match.
That's debatable.
Pitting your foes against one another to throw them off of your disgusting, putrid scent. Very well done. But if you think that the Almighty's forgotten about you and that powerbomb on the apron thing, you are very, very mistaken. As you will find out when you get snatched up into a hurt lock, because the Almighty wanted me to remind you that it takes a lot more than a stomp on some steel steps to take him out, or a powerbomb on the apron. But you were right about one thing: the Almighty will be at day one to wreak absolute havoc on Seth Rollins. But he had a very specific message, and let me make sure I got this right. He said, I am going to rip the wet noodle arms off of Kevin's ectomorphic body. I don't
There's
care
no way he actually typed that.
if it's Seth Rollins,
I agree with you, KO. I agree with you.
or Kevin Owens. Someone is going to end up in a hurt lock, because we are back in the almighty era. Now, Kevin, what was that you were saying about your odds of winning at day one?
Well,
Yeah, think about that before you
as
go.
utterly terrifying as that text message is, I still feel pretty good about my odds, and I'm walking out of day one WWE champion. So why don't you text Lashley that in return, shall we?
That's because you're an idiot.
My mother says I'm special, first of all.
Short but special.
Oh,
Oh.
time
about special? That's some familiar territory here for MVP. His former cohorts.
Man, the Hurt, bro, they should never broke up. So it looks like they're still together.
Champions.
And both of these guys have been underutilized. Cedric Alexander and Shelton.
I guess I'm not the only one who makes plans around here, huh?
I can't take credit for this one, Kevin. Gentlemen, you care to explain why you're out here?
Kevin Owens is right. He's right. I hate to admit it, but he's right. One man cannot beat three.
I mean, even the Almighty can't take on the whole world.
Just think about it. When was Bobby Lashley at his best? When he was rolling with us in the Hurt business.
True.
We all know what Bobby needs.
Well, let me stop you right there before you say something that you regret. The almighty Bobby Lashley doesn't need anyone. Hell, he doesn't need me. But if you want to talk some business, I'm willing to give you an opportunity to...
Okay. We all see where this is going. I get it. Cedric and Shelton want to reform the Hurt business. They want MVP to tell Lashley that it's a good idea to reform the Hurt business. Cedric thinks that by beating me up, maybe they can convince MVP to text Lashley that it's a good idea to reform the Hurt business. Let's just skip over all this and just... Cedric, make your way to the ring. Let's ring the bell and let's have a little match, shall we? Come on, let's just get this done.
Well, Kevin, on that you and I agree. Get to work.
What a great explanation by Kevin Owens. Dale summed it up pretty well. Looks like we can see Kevin Owens is such...
Yeah, man. Kevin Owens is the only one that's there man, on Raw tonight. That's in the Fatal 4-Way match. Lashley, Big E, and Rollins are not there. Because maybe... I know Rollins caught the virus. But I don't know about Big E or Lashley. Maybe they got pulled from the house shows because, you know, it's a precautionary thing. Maybe they don't want to risk anything. And maybe, hey, don't show up to work till the day one pay-per-view. Maybe that's what WWE told the top wrestlers. Becky Lynch is not there. Even though I don't like Becky and I do all this Becky slander every week, you know, I'm gonna take it easy. I hope Becky Lynch doesn't have it. I hope their kid doesn't catch it. I hope their kid didn't catch the virus. Because Seth came on Twitter yesterday saying he had the virus. And I hope Becky and their baby didn't catch it. So, my prayers go to them. So, yeah. But, yeah, man. Cedric Alexander on the other side, Shelton Benjamin, they both have been underutilized, man. When does Cedric Alexander's contract expire? I would love to see him make his way to Impact Wrestling. Imagine him in the S division. Imagine him in the ring with a Trey Miguel, El Phantasmo, Rich Swann, Willie Mack, W. Morrissey, Matt Cardona, Moose, Ace Austin, Chris Sabin. Can you imagine? That guy Cedric Alexander would kill it in the S division. And I believe Shelton Benjamin would do the same thing. He would kill it in the S division. Both guys will. Because, man, WWE has completely dropped the ball on those two guys for a hot minute. So it'll be nice to see Impact Wrestling pick those two guys up. And they can kill it in the tag team division. They'll go kill it in the S division. Hell, maybe the world title picture. You know, look at all the talent that Impact has. Impact is always looking for new talent. So, yeah, that's just my opinion.